Broadcasting live from 299 Queen Street West.
This is Tucker in the Morning.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
And they will be playing tomorrow night's sold-out iHeartRadio Fest. They are Tegan and Sara. We were just kind of like trying to decide what clips to pull from songs that we love.
So far, we're doing great.
And we were just like asking around, hey, what songs? And I think we came up with about like 15 instantly.
Yes.
Like, you guys are really getting a lot of good material over the years. And we're excited about the new song. Of course, it's called Boyfriend.
You treat me like your boyfriend.
We're loving that on Virgin Radio. Tegan and Sara are going to hang out with us for the next little bit. I love that you talk to some people, and I think they think that you guys like live in a house together, you share a bedroom, sleep in bunk beds, but you actually live in different cities, which I think a lot of people would be surprised by.
Yeah, Tegan's lived in Vancouver since the late 1990s, and I spent 13...
That made me seem like I was hundreds of years.
Yes.
Tegan's a lot older.
Since the 40s,
Yeah.
Tegan
When I
was-
graduated high school 10 years after Tegan, I moved out to Montreal, much younger than Tegan, spry, flexible. No, I think that people do assume that we spend our off time in bunk beds in the same house with our mom or something.
Right.
But you know, the truth is that as much as we would want to, we would want to debunk that. The truth is we spend most of our life on tour in basically bunk beds on a tour
Yeah.
bus.
Yes.
I mean, that's the truth. We
So
really
it's-
actually
So
do.
it's actually pretty accurate.
So you might live in different cities, but that's only in your off time, which isn't much
Well,
these
and
days.
Sarah just officially moved to Vancouver, so
Yeah.
we
Oh,
actually
you
live in
did?
the same city.
Yeah.
Ah.
We live 3 blocks apart.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
So
You're
it's happening,
Yeah.
everyone.
You're
Soon the
not
bunk
even
beds.
trying to live near each other,
I
and it's
know.
just happening organically.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, it's for me, I loved living in Montreal, and then I spent a couple of years in New York, and Tegan and I spent a lot of time in Los Angeles. That's where we do most of our recording and rehearsing. And lately I've just been feeling that pull to be closer to my mom and to be back sort of on the West Coast where we grew up. And so, Vancouver welcomed me. And
How can
I'm
anyone move
back.
to Vancouver right now? The place is crazy. Even Toronto is crazy for housing.
The prices are crazy, but we sort of live very modest lives. I mean, at least I do.
We're
I
very
just-
little people, so
Yeah.
we don't need a lot of
All I
space.
need is a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, I don't have. It's not Drake up in this place. I don't have a mansion.
Yeah.
Like I just,
you didn't just
we're
make
not
the
Bieber.
top 5 on Forbes list
We're
for
not
like
Justin
most
Bieber,
successful
no.
rappers.
We're not. We're most successful living in a 1-bedroom apartment, indie rock. Yeah.
Yeah, what did he make last year? 60 million,
$60
Drizzy?
million.
Good for him.
But you guys must
Yeah.
have you treated yourself to anything nice?
Honestly, Sarah and I, we've had a very, 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 very wonderful long run in this industry. This is our 8th record, so
Yeah.
we definitely, we were very smart. Thank you, because we started in the 1900s. So, but we were smart. Our parents put a lot of pressure on us very early on. Don't be stupid. Put your album advances in the bank. So, we both, like Sarah said, we both have places in Vancouver, and that feels like we
That's
made
an
it.
accomplishment.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
have
have cats. I mean,
yeah, that's a really
that was my
expensive
big
thing, yeah.
last when we got off the last album cycle. I purchased 2 lovely animals, and that felt like pretty
Like
it
a
was
splurge?
Yeah, it felt like a splurge to me to invite beings that needed me to care for them into my life. That I felt
These
like
are
I was.
strange creatures. You guys gotta all go look. It's like our Instagram page is mostly just Holiday and Mickey. They've become more famous than us.
like
We're
Taylor
their opening
Swift,
act.
right? And her
Yeah.
cats,
Yeah.
Meredith Grey and whatever. the other
Olivia
ones. And
Benson.
Olivia Benson. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to give away some Tegan and Sara tickets. And, well, of course, there's going to be so many other people there. iHeartRadio Fest tomorrow night at the Sheraton. You want to go? 416-872-9999. Be caller number 30 right now. This is Boyfriend on Virgin Radio.
This is Tegan and Sara. You just called Virgin Radio.
Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, you're caller
my
30.
goodness.
Who is this?
I am?
Yeah, Mom. Who is this? What's your name?
My name's Sasha.
Hi, you won.
That is amazing.
Yeah! You're really running out of time to get into this sold-out show. It's going to be really
Wow,
unique.
I call all the time. This is the first time I've ever gone through.
Yeah? Have you ever
Yay.
talked to
Your
Tegan
day.
and Sara before on the
I
phone?
have not. This is incredible.
Well, this is
How
Sara
are you
and this
guys
is
doing?
Tegan.
Hey.
Wow.
We hope you have a fun time.
That's incredible. I am so excited.
You know what? They're going to be playing just for you tomorrow.
We are.
Yeah, dedicating the whole show to you. It's really.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, you really deserve it. I mean, you were the 30th caller.
That's hard.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
to remember all those numbers when you dialed.
Yeah.
And she's been calling for like weeks.
Yeah. You could have won a
have.
blender, but you won us. So
You have won, Tegan and Sara.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
Sarah has 2 cats. Are you going to be able to take us all?
For sure.
Okay, great.
You just need a bunk bed. That's it. Who gets the top bunk? The older one?
The cats.
Oh my god.
Okay, we got ex-ambassadors, of course, who are also going to be there, so you guys will get to know them.
Yes.
That'll be cool. Coleman Hell
Very exciting.
is really, doing great things right now. Scott Hellman, Sean Hook is blowing up,
Yeah.
Jocelyn Alice. So I know you guys will be getting to know some of these people as well, as we all will tomorrow at the Sheraton.
We follow Scott Hellman on Instagram, and I feel very excited to meet everyone else.
Yeah, we've met a lot of them, all really nice people.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
really
we-
nice people.
we'll get along.
We wouldn't have them if it wasn't. It's iHeartRadio Fest. It's going to be special. Okay, thanks very much. Congratulations. Next ticket's coming up at 11 with Kella to caller 30. Tegan and Sara, what else can we say other than we're so happy to have you hanging out with us this
Yes,
morning?
Thank you for having us.
And,
And-
congratulations on all your success. We just love
guys.
watching you
Yeah.
guys, seeing how on fire you are.
thank you. Yeah, no, we feel really, we feel very humbled. 8 albums is not what we thought we would get to. So,
Yeah. So thanks
we're
for
really
the Canadian
excited.
people for all
Yeah.
their support.
Okay.
Yes.
Fallon next week on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch for that. The Tonight Show.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you played the Academy Awards.
You
were
did.
The Oscars, that was so cool to say. I felt like I knew you at the time. Like, we know them.
Yeah.
It's Tegan and Sara.
It was definitely the most terrifying thing we've ever been a part of. But the second it was over, I was like, that was so cool. But every second until it was over, I was like, this is the worst. I'm so scared. I just kept saying to Sarah, watch out for the possum. There was that guy like dancing in the possum suit. And I was like, do not get kicked in the face in front of 60 million people.
Yeah. And Oprah.
Everything is
Yeah, I know,
awesome.
Yeah, everything's awesome, Oprah. We just got hurt. You know, we just tried to just stay on our feet. through
Are
the
you
performance.
looking at like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and all these famous people when you're singing? Are you
Sarah?
making eye contact?
The funniest thing I've ever heard is before we went on stage, Sarah said, soak it up, like work that entire. She said it in a different way. I can't say on radio, but
Yeah.
she said you make eye contact with every single person. This might be the only time you ever get this close to these huge stars. And I was like, okay. So the whole time I was just like, Oprah, Bradley Cooper, this person, that person, just like soaked up the whole front row.
Stare
We get
down.
off stage and I'm like, Sarah, who did you see? Like, how was it? She was like, I just saw Jennifer Aniston
over and over?
and
I just
over
I
again.
kept locking eyes with her. It was crazy. Nothing wrong with Jennifer Aniston, but I was like, okay, Jennifer, get out of my eye line here. Like, who else do we got?
Thanks, ladies, for coming in.
Thanks,
Tegan
you
and
guys.
Sara. iHeartRadio Fest tomorrow. More tickets coming up here. 99.9 Virgin Radio.